Good morning. Today is VLCD4 reporting in for my weigh-in, round 3. And today I had another 1.2 pound release, same as yesterday. So again, smaller than I expected, but I'll take it. I just realized that I am scheduled or due to ovulate in the next 3 to 4 days. Historically speaking, ovulation is a bitch for me, to put it bluntly. So it's actually more problematic oftentimes than Tom is. So I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that the reason I'm not having, such great losses is probably because of ovulation. And historically speaking, it's the entire week leading up to ovulation that can be a problem. So with 4 days only leading up to it, then I can see how, where this is a problem. So, I mean, I'm losing, so that's great. I just looked back at my logs, and like last round I lost, I released 3.6 on day 1, 2 pounds on day 2, and then I dropped to a pound on day 3. So within the first 3 days, the first week I lost 9 pounds in round 2, and the first week in round 1 I lost 8.6 or something, pretty close to 9 as well. So I may not have such amazing results this first week of this round. But at least I kind of know why, I guess. It makes me feel better. It doesn't, obviously I'm not happy that, I'm not having great releases, but I am happy that I'm still releasing considering the situation. So, what else? Today I have a follow-up appointment with my doctor. I haven't seen her in a while. I see a naturopath doctor who got me on the HCG. So I'm just going to go check in with her, have her recheck some things, talk to her about my hair loss. And, that's something that I've mentioned before on my vlogs, but I've not made a big thing about. And I just want to, because I know Kathy's having an issue, and Lynn is having an issue, and Tiffany's having an issue, and there's a bunch of us. And I just have to wonder, I probably lost about 50% of my hair. And you can't tell from this vlog because I have long hair, so it makes it look like I have a lot of hair, but I really don't. Like Lynn, I was able to tell really how bad it was because I usually used to wrap my ponytail twice in the back, and it goes around 4 times now. So my same non-scientific approach to how much hair loss I've had is very similar to Lynn's. I'm guessing it's about 50%. I mean, it just kept coming out, coming out, coming out. Now, what was interesting was in round 1, before I even started HCG, I had hair loss issues, which I thought was thyroid related, or I didn't really know what the issue was. But then when I started round 1 of HCG, my hair loss stopped and my hair grew back in. And it was getting really thick again. I could tell when I would wash it and blow dry it and put it up and all that stuff. Round 2, it started falling out like crazy, and it hasn't really stopped since. Like, I have waves of where the clumps come and go, but I don't really know what this round is going to do to me in terms of hair loss. I'm kind of hoping it's not as bad as it's been, because I will have no hair left. I mean, this, like I said, it looks like a lot of hair because it's long, but it is so thin. And I've looked at some vlogs where, like, I actually have bald spots coming in because there's so much thinning in the front here. And I try to cover it up with the way that I style my hair, so you probably can't tell, but I really have lost, I'd have to say, not even over exaggerating, about 50%. So, and I didn't really have that thick of hair to begin with. So, we're just getting to a point. Oh, Diane was another one. So I also wanted to mention, in case you guys don't know Diane, I forgot her username, DHB, I don't know, I can't even guess, but I put it on Tiffany's, Miss Tifton, her page, so that she could go watch Diane's video. But basically she did a vlog about using, doing some research and using some oil almond oil to like put in her hair and leave. And that was supposed to help with hair loss. And the day after she did that, I think you can do it at night, like you can sleep with it in, but she was going to be home all day, so she left hers in all day at home and then washed it out. And the next day when she brushed her hair, there was like literally no hair in the brush, or maybe just a few strands. So she noticed an immediate like improvement from doing that. Now, if you're on VLCDs, I think she was on VLCDs too when she did it. I'm a little leery about doing it on VLCDs only because I'm already having little releases right now because of ovulation, so I don't want to add to that. But it is something I'm going to give a try. So you can do almond oil, which is what she used. You can do coconut oil. And I forgot what other oils she mentioned that you can use to do this. But I am definitely going to give that a try. But again, I'm also going to talk to my doctor today about it and see what she recommends. I did order some biotin online, but it has starch in it. And starch really affects me while I'm on VLCD, so I can't take it. So I gave that to somebody else to take. So, you know, I hope somebody's got, you know, something good to recommend, because it's really disturbing. Of course, you know, the weight loss is more important to me than the hair. That's kind of vanity because I'm doing this for my health. The hair is vanity. It'll grow back in, but it's just really nerve-wracking as you see more and more and more come out, and you're like, well, at what point do you run out of hair? You know, I don't think it grows back as fast as it falls out. So anyway, I wanted to talk about that too. And then also today, this is exciting. I forgot to mention this in my my fertility update vlog. I found a local acupuncture clinic that focuses solely on infertility treatment or fertility treatment for acupuncture. And so I am going to start doing acupuncture again. I tried it a few years ago when, you know, I turned to alternative medicines to help treat my infertility. I did it for a while and I started to see a lot of improvements in my body in general. One thing I used to get was sore boobs every time after I ovulated, which was actually not something you should have. It's a deficiency. It's a sign of a deficiency. So you should not have cramps when you have your period. You shouldn't have sore boobs. You shouldn't have bloating. If you have any of that, based on traditional Chinese medicine, it's an imbalance in your hormones in your body. So you should basically be able to go through your monthly cycles and not notice any type of like fluctuation of anything. It should be all transparent to you in a healthy body. And so when I did the acupuncture before, like those things, like getting the sore boobs, really sore boobs after ovulation, that went away. And it's slowly starting to come back. It's been years, but it's slowly starting to come back. And just a bunch of different things, like my flow and my length of my period and all these different things. It really addressed a lot of stuff. So they say that it is most effective to start acupuncture a few months before IVF because your eggs are the eggs that you ovulate today are from 90 days ago. So in order to have great eggs ovulate in 90 days from now, I want to start treating my body now. And so this will align me with the upcoming IVF cycle. So I have a consult today with this new acupuncture clinic. And then I won't get a treatment today. I'll just consult with them today and then I'll start treatments. I don't know how often or whatever. My insurance doesn't cover it, so it's going to be all out of pocket. So I have to obviously approach this in moderation because it can get expensive. I think it's like $80 a session or something. And if you went twice a week times 8, that's a lot. So I'm going to talk to them today and see what they think is best for me and just, you know, kind of go from there. I'm thinking once a week would be fine if I'm going to be doing it for 3 months, but we'll see what they say. So I have that appointment after work. I have my naturopath for my HCG appointment at lunch today. So she's literally like 3 minutes from work, thankfully, so I can just run over to the clinic and meet up with her for that. And that's it. That's all I got. I rambled for a long time. I didn't want this to turn into a 10-minute video, but I never seem to be able to avoid it. So I will let you guys go. Have a great day. Bye.